Do you ever look at music magazines? If so, how often and what type?
I look at rock magazines like Kerrang, probably about twice a week.
Alright, thanks. What do you think people are looking for in a magazine?
I don't know, just whatever they're into really, like their favourite music in it really.
Yeah. Do you read them online or do you buy paper copy?
Buy the paper copy normally, yeah.
What do you like to see on the front cover of these magazines? Like images?
Yeah, my favourite artists really.
Alright. Lastly, what do you think the target audience for the music magazines generally is?
Teenagers.
Right, thank you.
What type of music magazine do you read?
Usually NME or Q.
Do you read the online or paper copy?
Usually I buy the paper copy, but if I've got enough money I might go online and look at it.
What attracts you to read the magazine?
I like the bright colours that they use in their logos and mastheads, but usually it's probably the artist's main image on the front cover.
Is that what particularly attracts you to the front cover?
Yeah, I'd say so, especially if it's a well-known rapper or something. Do you ever look at music magazines? If so, what type?
Very, very rarely. I might look at the odd thing online, but generally I don't buy or read music magazines, except the odd classical music magazine.
Alright. When you do read these music magazines, what would you be looking for in them?
What I'm looking for, good articles really, details of gigs that I might like to go to, or festivals that I might like to visit, or articles about trends in music, changes, that kind of thing.
What on the front cover would attract you to buy it or view it?
Really unlikely to be people, so there aren't many artists where I'd look at a front cover and go, right, that's an article about that band, I want to read it. But I might be attracted by particular articles, particular themes, particular series they're running, that kind of thing. The odd freebie might tempt me.
Right. What would you say the target audience for most music magazines would be?
I think back to when I used to read music magazines, and that was when I was either at school or at college. So I had some spare money, some spare time, and I was really interested in music, so I used to read all kinds of music magazines at that stage. Only the last 15, 20 years that I've stopped. So I think it's got to be between the ages of about 17 and 25.
Right, thank you. Thank you.
Do you ever look at music magazines? If so, how often and what genre?
Yes, I do, and kind of indie new music.
What do you like to see on the front cover?
An interesting picture that catches the eye.
Do you read them online or buy like the paper copy?
Mainly online, actually.
What do you think the target audience is for a music magazine?
18 to 30.
And what are people looking for in a magazine?
To find out about new musicians and new music and where gigs are.
Yeah.